Donkey Jaw Project.
What's up, everybody? This is Marshall Couture, also known as Plex of DonkeyJawProjects.com, and this is day 8 of 100 days of making paintings for 30 minutes a day at least. And today is Sunday morning, and got up early, had to record a podcast, that's the Escape Artist podcast with Peter Palmiotti. So that was fun. We did like a hangout, so it's live now. I actually got to get the actual podcast up, but that'll be something I do probably after I record this and get this video up. But yeah, just a little shout out to Peter Palmiotti. He's an awesome guy. A lot of you guys probably know him, but he's always been somebody who has been encouraging and helpful to me and passed my links around and just been an overall good friend, and went out of his way to do so. And he's got this GoFundMe campaign going on right now, and it's to help him to afford the new house he's trying to buy with his fiance. And they had some issues with their cats or whatever. They weren't able to have them at the place they're at now, and they came across this really good deal for a house that will be perfect for their situation. So they need the money to put down, to get the thing rolling and actually get in there. And it is a fixer-upper, so they're going to need more money eventually too. But for now, to get to kickstart it, so that they can get rolling with it, they need some help. And so if you want to go to his GoFundMe and throw in $20 or something, he's a really awesome guy. He's super helpful to the art community. And when I found out that his GoFundMe was going on, within minutes, I was over there putting a little bit of what I could in. I don't have a ton of money, but I threw a little bit in. And I'm just trying to help promote it too, because I think this will really set him up and his fiance and his cats to have a better life situation. Right now they got kind of a cramped apartment, and yeah, so anyways, I'll have a link in the show notes for you to go help him. And if you were interested, if you're an artist, which you probably are if you're watching this, and you're interested in donating some art, they're doing kind of like a art drive type of thing, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it, but basically everybody's just who wants to contribute are putting a piece of art or something up on their own eBay account or whatever, but you can link it all towards the whole thing and say it's going towards the GoFundMe account. And I'm gonna try to do that myself. Hopefully I can get to all this today. Got a lot of work to do for the day. It's my birthday. It's actually my birthday today, so so yay, happy birthday to me, I guess. 36 is the number. And I'm not getting any younger, but hey, looking forward to the next however many years, and making art, paintings and stuff like that. Hoping to make something of this, So anyways, thanks everybody for your birthday wishes. There's been a lot of people shouting me out and stuff, and giving me happy birthday wishes, so thank you everybody. And yeah, today what you're seeing now, the painting and stuff, is pretty much I probably maybe, I don't know, halfway or 3/4 into the interview or whatever with Peter. I was like, I don't know why I'm not sitting here at least recording me doing painting. He's doing his art too while we're doing this. So I threw the camera up and broke out the painting and figured I'd get some work done on this, get my 30 minutes in at least. I got probably more than that in. Hopefully we'll get to more, we'll see. But it's a busy enough day as it is. But just really chipped away at it. Went in with some more value. work. It kind of stopped recording and I went on further, so you won't see the whole thing, but I'll put a picture of how far I got at the end of this video. And yeah, just went a little more in depth in putting some value, trying to carve some things out a little more. Not really too much detail, but a little bit here and there. And I don't know, still feeling the same as I said yesterday, kind of a little self-conscious, still just trying to push through. And I kind of like the idea of doing it while I'm talking to somebody or whatever, because it makes me not think about all the doubts that I have or whatever and stuff, because I am not experienced. I'm just learning, and I don't know how far I'm going to go with this painting. I don't know how detailed it's going to get, but if I'm just sitting there talking, I can just keep chipping away and eventually something will come out of it. I think I'm kind of misshaping the face a little bit by accident because I cut a little too far in, and I don't know if I can return how far I can get back from that, because the face is a lighter shade than the shirt or the jacket that I'm wearing in the picture. So I don't know, I might end up having like a distorted face, which will suck. I'm sure there's probably a way around it. Maybe I can kind of lighten it up and go back and put pink in there or whatever I need to put in there, and flesh tones. And I think I like working in watercolor for now. I think the thing is like I said, the palette I have for it, it's got a ton of colors, and one thing I'm running into that I'm a little worried about is I don't know that I have much of a mixing paint strategy. I am doing mixing even of the watercolors, but I have a lot more to choose from. If I only had yellow, red, and blue to work with, which you can make every color from that, but sometimes maybe I don't make enough of the mix, so it's like, okay, now I got to go back in and try to mix it again and make sure I get the right color, and it's hard to tell if it's the right color because when it's white it's a different color than when when it's wet it's a different color than when it dries. So I don't know what painters usually do to kind of manage the different colors they mix, and I might not know how to get a certain color I'm looking for, with just the red, yellow, and blue, and so if I try to use colors that are already pre-mixed, it's like, what do I buy? How many do I get? I have paint here. I can just kind of work with what I have, and I guess that's what I'm going to do for now, but I'm talking about acrylics and stuff. And then, I don't know, some people use oil. I would like to try doing that too eventually. So I don't know. The idea of managing colors and mixing and stuff is a little overwhelming to me, but I guess it's all about just chipping away at it and continuing to watch, YouTube videos and tutorials and things like that. And again, a lot of you guys have more experience in this painting stuff than I do, so if you have any suggestions or know of any specific video that kind of helped you or something or whatever, hit me up. And you guys have been. I've already gotten a bunch of suggestions from different people, and I've been trying to take those into account. So that's really awesome, so thank you very much for that. So yeah, I don't really know when I'm gonna get to the point in this painting where I'm gonna be able to say it's finished. Like, how do you know when it's finished? It's definitely not finished now. I guess I can say that at least. But how far do I want to refine it? I don't know. I'm really not sure. So we'll see how that all works out. But I'm enjoying it. I'm pushing through. And I might have to toggle back and forth from one painting project to another one. There's been times where I've just sat down, drawn something, and then painted it, and pretty much been done in one sitting. But it's very simple stuff. It's not like I'm trying to go a little more in depth now that I'm focusing on painting. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all works out. But yeah, having fun. I really want to get some stuff done. The self-portrait's more just a thing for a challenge and for fun. But I'd like to get to some pieces that maybe I could sell too, because it would have been nice if I had some paintings to sell for, Peter's thing. But I guess, it's kind of an ongoing thing. It's a GoFundMe, so I don't think there's an end with that, really. So, until the person cancels it and they've gotten whatever it is they need. I don't know really exactly how it works, but, so I could probably still donate some paintings or whatever if they're good enough. But I also would like to start selling paintings and stuff, but at least putting them up for sale. Like, I don't expect to sell a ton necessarily. But there was this one guy I was really encouraged by last night. I was looking through his stuff. I've seen him many times before, but I happened across him. He liked one of my things on Instagram, so I clicked on his name to go check his stuff out. And I think he's called Mayonnaise Brand or something like that. Let's see if I can pull him up real quick so I can remember exactly what his name was here. Let's see. But he does like a lot of fan art type of things and stuff from TV shows and movies. And mayonnaise and bread is what, and if you go to mayonnaiseandbread.storenvy.com, you can check out the stuff he sells and stuff. And I think I don't know, I'd have to, maybe I should contact him, see if he wants to come on the podcast or something. But I think he might be able to do this for a living. He's super consistent. He puts out new work all the time, and I know he sells it, and there's also a lot of stuff on his store that hasn't sold, but I think he does sell a lot of it too. So I don't know, might be an interesting guy. But I kind of like his style. I kind of feel like where he goes with his art is partially cartoony, partially realistic, so it can get very imaginative. And he does like mashups, and he does a lot of fan art, but he also does some original stuff too. And I think that might be the route I kind of want to go myself, or where I maybe ended up heading to. Not even to copy him or anything, but that's kind of where I think my mind is going, when I see his stuff. I mean, he's got a different style than me. Sometimes he gets a little, I don't know, darker. And red is like red and blue is but especially red seems to be his palette. He does a lot of stuff and a lot of almost blood red type of stuff. So it's that's why it's kind of dark, which is cool. I dig it, but it's not where I would necessarily go with my art. So he's kind of got his own style, and it's definitely recognizable when you see it. So yeah, Mayonnaise and Bread, that guy's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I could get him on the show or something. I'll have to contact him. But yeah, he's kind of inspirational, because I think he might be making a living doing this, so that's kind of cool. He's got t-shirts and stuff too. So, and he's got really cool art. I really dig it. So anyways, I guess that's about it, guys. The podcast was really good with Peter, Escape Artist Podcast number 70. And I wrote down a title for what I'm going to title it when I actually get it up. And where did I put the paper? It should be right around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'm going to be calling it The Realities of Going Pro. So look out for that. It'll be up shortly if you're interested in checking out the podcast. And that's a weekly podcast. I always publish it. I try to publish it by Monday morning. Sometimes it's earlier in the weekend. Sometimes I don't get it till late Monday afternoon. Once in a great while, I don't get it up till Tuesday or something, but pretty much it always comes out on Monday. So, pretty consistent. It's the only thing I'm 100% consistent at for the most part. So anyways, yeah, people tend to dig that. So if you want to check that out, go check that out. And check out Peter Palmiotti's GoFundMe thing. and help out. Share the links if you can, or maybe contribute some art. All right, thanks for watching, guys. DonkeyJawProjects.com is where I'm from, and I'll talk to you tomorrow on the next Making Paintings for 100 Days. Later.
So I'm rapping Donkey Jaw.
Cookie, donkey jaw.